think I have to move out.
Uh-huh. Right. So this topic is a little weird considering that you're right, which is helping a friend moving in.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So do you ever plan to move out? Where do you live?
Actually, means I have some plans that I want to study in a college that is in Delhi. So
And
that's means it's a very new place. So you have that stress and you feel uncomfortable. So first, I will first ask.
how are you?
Hi, I'm doing great.
It's wonderful. How was your day?
It was pretty nice.
So how do you usually spend your Tuesdays, is it? Are we at a Tuesday or Wednesday?
I think it was Wednesday.
Right. So how do you usually spend your Wednesdays?
Okay, so usually I have my online classes till 1 p.m. And then I have some of my tuitions. So most of my days spent on these things only, and then I and nowadays spending my time on preparing for my exams that are from 20th of February. So I'm preparing for them. So that's why it was. I think it was a little busy day.
All right. Okay. Am I correct at assuming that you're in school?
Sorry, what?
I was asking, am I correct at assuming that you're studying in a school?
Yes, yes, I'm in class seventh.
All right, that's wonderful. That I personally did enjoy class 7. I found the chapters very interesting. The subjects were taking a new turn. What do you enjoy about the standard?
I think that the things that are being taught to us, such as algebra and all those variable stuff in maths, I like them really a lot.
All right, that's wonderful. So, what would you like to talk about today?
We can go for the topic.
All right, which is helping a friend moving in,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so do you ever plan to move out? Where do you live to start with?
I live in Chhattisgarh in the city of Bhilai.
All right, okay. So, do you plan to move out after probably your school?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Let's put it in a better way, which suits the situation. Would you like to move out? Do you ever dream to or wish to move out or study in a different place than Chhattisgarh?
Actually, means I have some plans that I want to study in a college that is in Delhi. So that's why I think I have to move out.
Uh-huh. Right. So this topic is a little weird considering that you're in seventh standard and moving out is
Yeah.
very far away from you. But
Hmm.
let's imagine that hypothetically, a classmate of yours recently moved to Chhattisgarh,
Yeah.
right? So, and you're becoming friends with her, you want to probably make her comfortable as much as you can. So, how would you do that? How will you help her
Um,
move in Chhattisgarh?
Okay, so first, if you're moving to a new place, it's always gonna be a little bit uncomfortable because you don't know the surroundings of that
Mhm.
place, and the city is new to you. Means you're just coming to a new place and you know nothing about it, and you're just leaving your family behind, and means it's a very new place, so you have that stress and you feel uncomfortable. So first, I will first ask that person that why is she coming here, because it depends the reason, because if she's coming for a very long time, for example, she's just coming here for studying for the next of for all the classes, so that's why it would be a long time. So I will ask her priorities, that where she want to live, means which locality, means near her school or something, or near my house, or in an apartment, in an apartment or something. It means which locality will she prefer. So first I will just make sure that she has like a very nice house to live, and
Uh-huh.
she knows a little bit about that place. And for the next of the few days, I will try to bring her at my house for food, means lunch, dinner, breakfast, all that at my house, so that she feels a little bit comfortable and she doesn't have that stress that where will she get food from in that new place. So this will be the first thing I would do. And I would also like to arrange some maids for her house, so that she doesn't have so much tension for her household chores, because in a new place finding maids is a little difficult, because my parents always
So
say
you'll arrange
that.
some help for her.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All
And
right.
I think, yeah, this is what I will do.
All right, great. And how about you give her a tour of the city? because it's important
Okay.
to be familiarized with the area that you're living in. How would you do that?
Yeah. So, first I would like to show her all those important places, means the places that she would have to visit for her day-to-day life. For example, the market, the vegetable market, the mall, the shopping centers, and all those stuff. I would like to make her familiar with those stuff because it is very necessary to know about the place, about these places in the place you are living, and the petrol pump, so that she gets familiar about all the necessary stuff. And at the end, I would also like to introduce her to the amusement things, for example, some parks, theaters, and all those stuff.
All right, okay. So, which is your favorite place around your house? It could be a food stall or probably uh, a park. So, which are your favorite places that you would like to take her to?
I would first like to take her to the mall because there is only one mall in Bhilai, so to that mall. And in that mall, there is one center where you can get pani puri. So that's my favorite place of that mall.
All right, all right. But I personally feel that if I ever have to have pani puri, I'd rather have it from a small stall or a vendor rather than mall because it's just very fancy. So,
But
how one that is served in mall?
it's not like a hotel for which is like very very luxurious, I can say. It's just a
Uh huh.
stall where you have to stand and eat, so I think
Oh,
it's very
even
nice
okay,
to,
all right. So probably a
yeah.
stall outside the mall and not in the mall.
No, it's in the mall.
All right, okay. I'm having a hard time picturing it because we do not have anything like that here in Delhi.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, that's wonderful. So, what are the things which are important that one should keep in mind before they move to a new place, city, according to you?
I think that person should know where the hospitals are, and a little bit research about that place. For example, if you have to visit somewhere, for example, you're just traveling by road, so you should know where the nearest petrol pumps are on your way, so that if you run out of fuel, so you can get that petrol, or else you will be just stuck on the road. And then if you're
Absolutely.
traveling by the aeroplane, so you should know means the way from the airport to your house, so that means, not I'm not saying the total way, but you should know at least how far is the airport from your house, and a little bit research, so that you have that
Hmm.
plan in mind, that how much time it is going to be how much time it's going to take to reach your house or reach any place you're going to visit in that city.
Right, absolutely. At least one should have like a rough idea of what they're
Yeah.
taking themselves into.
Yeah.
Absolutely, right. So, if you are given a choice right now to probably change your school or move to a
Hmm.
different place, would you take it? Would you consider it?
Yes, because
Uh-huh.
in my school means when I grow up, I would like to take the subject arts, and in my school in which I'm currently studying, it does not have arts, so I'll have to move to
Wonderful.
another school. So
Uh-huh.
that's why I'm okay with moving.
I do like hearing that because a lot of people usually change schools because their school doesn't allow them to take science or commerce. So, most of the
Oh,
times that is why they make a shift. But it's wonderful to know that you want to pursue humanities and that's why you want to make a shift.
yeah.
What do you think about the fact that a lot of schools, this is something that I have also heard a lot, that there are a lot of schools which do not have a humanities stream altogether. What do you think
Hmm.
about it? Is it unfair
I
or
think it is a little unfair because the school that I'm studying, it's currently one of the top 10 schools in my state. So that's why it's like a very nice school, and I want to stay in it, but I cannot because the art subject is not there, and I would also have to leave all my friends, and
right?
I'll have to shift to another school. And in my city, it's the best school, and I had been here since a very long time, maybe means since the start only I have been here. So
Right.
now I want to take art, so I have to shift from this school, and it's like leaving all my friends, my teachers. And in school, you if you're like a very nice child and a good child, so you have that image in front of every person.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and if you go to a new school, that image you'll have to start from the beginning. I have also noticed that when new students come to our class, so it's just like a little bit different. Means you don't feel the same
Hmm.
way you feel with other students, so it's a little bit difficult.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's like you've invested all your time in this school to be a certain person, and now you have to let go of
Yeah,
all that investment without any reward.
yeah.
No, no, I absolutely understand. And so, if you are given a choice, which you are considering as we are aware of now, to change school, when would you like to do it? Like to
I think
immediate effect, or probably when you have to choose a stream?
I think I would love to change from class 8 because if I start from class 8, I will have a little time, means a few years in which I can build my image. So it's not just like I'm directly going in class 11th and it's like I have to choose this stream, and it's not
Right,
like
right.
that. I have a little time to make my image.
That is a smart move. In fact, I was about to suggest you the same. That if you do plan on to change school, you should do it right away. If not, eighth standard and definitely ninth, because usually the faculty and the staff is different till eighth, and then it's different from ninth to 12th
Yeah,
onwards.
yeah.
So it would be really smart if you change it from ninth.
Yeah, you're right.
Right. So what are the subjects that you're interested in, and how come so early in your schooling you have decided to pick up humanities?
Okay, so the subjects, the first question. So my favorite subjects would be probably maths because I love maths a lot. But sometimes, when the sums are not, I'm not able to solve them. I just don't like maths at that times. But
Uh-huh.
most of the time, I'm fond of maths. And I think I also like geography very much because there's not many things you'll have to learn in geography. Because in comparison to history and civics, there are like a lot of things you'll have to learn. So geography means in comparison to all the social subjects, so in comparison geography is a little bit easier, so that's why it's one of my favorites. I think, yeah,
Uh-huh.
these two subjects I like them very
Yeah.
much.
I hate to burst your bubble, but there's a lot to study in geography. I had geography.
Yeah.
I was a humanities student.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, so I had geography, history, and political science. These were my main subjects. And I should tell you, geography
Oh.
at one point turned out to be the most difficult out of the three. So,
But now in class 7th, it's not that difficult. But sometimes it's difficult when you have to learn all those directions
it gets
and all this
interesting.
stuff.
When I say difficult, I just mean that there's more information. Difficult is probably the wrong terminology to use. It gets more interesting. There are more technicalities to it that you learn. So I was
Okay.
always fascinated by geography. I'm not pursuing it any longer, but I still read it whenever I find
Okay,
time.
wow.
Right. So there's a lot to know that you'll
Hmm.
enjoy.
So maybe I will just change my favorite subject later on.
You might, because your subject choices evolve over the time as you keep on
Hmm.
studying them. They especially change when you start with ninth standard because in ninth the subject content changes significantly, and the
Oh,
approach that they're taught with. So I'm sure that you'll have a change of choices when you start with your ninth standard. For good,
okay.
for good. I'm not scaring you.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. And humanities. So how come you wish to pursue humanities?
I want to become an IS officer in my future, so that's why I thought
Ah,
that arts will be a nice subject.
oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's a wise choice in that case. Most of the people who take humanities want to pursue the civil services.
Hmm.
That's wonderful. Um, right. So we're also nearing the end of the session. Is there anything that you would like to know?
No, as of now, I don't have anything in my mind right now.
All right, that's wonderful. I do see a lot of books behind you that really piques my curiosity. What genre do these books fall into?
I think most of them are fiction books.
Ah, all right, that's wonderful. So you enjoy reading?
Yes, I'm like a very voracious reader.
Ah, that's wonderful. It's really great. Huh, okay, then. So we've reached the end of the session. If there isn't any question, we can wrap it up.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Okay, Arundhati. It was wonderful talking to you. Good night.
It was a very nice conversation.
Ah, absolutely. Take care. Bye.
Yeah, bye bye.